Hey folks, Quillyteen here. Welcome to another episode of Monster Train, and we lost last time. We're gonna get revenge with our Melting Awoken deck here, which honestly I'm not sure is a particularly synergistic combo, but we gotta get a win on it, like, in general, for, you know, marking off the win, and now for spite. Okay, here's what I'm wondering. It's the same thing as last time, and the thing is, getting a 60-60 is huge early on, but we can't pair it with a way to keep the burnout going a little bit longer. It's going to be annoying. I mean, he can basically solo the first fight for us, which is fine. On the other hand, this, you know what? I'm just going to grab this right away. We're going to play it differently. Merchant cost, days when they enter the floor, so days they can't attack. Ooh. I mean, this is really powerful, but right at the start, this could save us. We could get so much extra stuff. And buy so many other artifacts is the thing I'm mostly thinking about here. Greed play. Also greed play. So there's going to be a bunch of extra units that show up. We're going to take some pyre damage most likely, but it's going to be worth it for the 75 bucks at the start like this. Yeah. So we need to make sure you don't die. You probably still need to be on the bottommost floor. And honestly, right now the bottommost floor is not so dangerous. But we need to put some body blockers in front of you. And all those guys have some rage and shit, so we're not going to put you in there. We're going to do this, because otherwise you can't attack. And then here, there's no reason to play anyone. If we do this, you will heal 1 point afterwards. And then, yeah, you guys are only going to hit for 4 damage on the pyre, so it's not a big deal. The rest of the floor is kind of a... You know, what else is coming is kind of a big deal, but... we can do this so you don't die. You're going to fade away this turn regardless, but that's fine. And then we can start to generate the reses, and that's okay. We do this, you won't die to the 4, and then we can go and drop a couple of you guys behind here to apply some damage. And then I may as well top you off. Okay. That escaped. But without a sweeper, we weren't really going to clear that one anyway. There we go. Turbo Res Dredge shows up. Brief respite. We're going to clear this, and then you're going to burn out, but that's going to be okay. I think I'm going to put Turbo Dredge down here. I assume that's going to be fine at that point. We'll go ahead and just tank you up a little bit. We may as well drop one there. We may as well drop that, and I'll save the other one. Because he'll just burn himself out on the top floor without ever doing anything. I think we probably just win here. Not quite as is. But I'm sure it's all fine. Oh no, yeah, no matter what, you're gonna get the critical mass right away. I might be able to get you to live for an extra round, maybe? Nope. No change. There you go. You, and then you for the kill. I was pretty sure it was gonna be fine. Okay. Now, we have built-in reform. We can actually not worry about drafting any of the spells to do it. This explodes and deals damage is kind of nice. We might want the enhance because it is permanent, and it's another way to keep generating the burnout, which is going to be okay. This is enhance. Again, it's permanent damage, which is actually kind of good. Or we take the glimmer to have an AoE. You know, I'm gonna put all my ideas into, you know, maybe enhancing stuff and having them keep coming back to life. Do we have a spell? You got Whiplash. It's also money. Although, I think another unit, no. I think another unit at this point is much more valuable. I really like taking the Paraffin Thug. And let's give him Multi-Strike. And we're going to Battlestone you, because it's damage. It's not much more damage. Although it also gets you out of really annoying insta-death range from stuff. We could maybe save for something bigger. You don't really have a good Thorns target. I mean, I guess I may as well put it down on maybe a Dredge, because why not? They're so squishy, they tend to die, so I don't tend to put them up front. I'm not sure the Thorns is going to be a deal breaker for that. Do I just want to reroll? I think I might not want to reroll here and save money. I mean, it is a little cheaper for us, admittedly. So if I battle... No, you know what? I'll just put a Battlestone on a Dredge. That's much better. If we can get quick or just huge amount of extra plus damage on the Thug, that's going to be way better. I may as well throw Thorns. Most likely we'll remove the Train Stewards. These, there's still some interesting... I don't know. Honestly, maybe we do this and then give you some extra health and we can have a body blocker. Or I could just do that to a Dredge. Neither one of them is going to survive much in the way of attacks. Maybe it's just not worth putting it on anyone, which is weird to think about, because normally it's like, why not, right? There's probably going to be empty slots, and it's true. I'm not concerned about the slots. Am I concerned about the 15 gold? No. Alright, done. Let's not reroll. Let's not purge either. Yeah, I think that's fine. And I'll just purge later. It's not like a Slay the Spire shop, I always have to remind myself. These guys are going to come in spikes, which I don't think we want, because everything would die, and it'd be really bad for my Paraffin Thug. So we're going to say no to the spikes. What if I just put Rector Flicker on another floor? He's really unlikely to get killed at the bottom, and then he can just keep rezzing forever. Yeah. You can incant all you want. It will apply burnout, so this guy's going to be on the clock now, which he wasn't going to be before. It is nice to get him extra attack, though. And we, you know, reses should happen here. Greed! Okay. Resolve does nothing. Money is good. Brief respite. And I mean, since we've got the resolve tech, I think we do just drop all the dredges. And throw a heal on you. And you're gonna burn out now. Ah, yeah. That was the greed move, and then we don't have any damage on the bottom floor, really. Well, we have a tiny bit, but... There you go. A little damage. Spikes be damned. You're going to be constantly healing over here, which is kind of annoying. I didn't change the map. There you go. Now you're gonna die. Hooray. Okay. Now, this isn't buffing the people we resolve, or revive. Reform, I guess, is what they're calling it here. But it still seems okay. Reform that way. I think we want Dripfall. I don't think we're going to care about healing so much. The AoE might be okay. The Sting is fine, I guess. Because it sort of pays for itself. But we don't have anything to multiply spell damage. I mean, we could boost you, but we could just as easily buff other spells with cool stuff. You know what? No. Very minimalist deck. And again, we're leaning heavily into the melting because we're just trying to, you know, focus on getting their combos going. I think we need to go for the artifact. We get that first? Probably. Let's get the unit first. Actually, maybe that was dumb. You could maybe do some fun stuff. I don't know. Actually, I think the multi-strike would be better because Wicklash is going to be perfect on you. And you're already short-lived anyway because of your lack of health. Heal, deals doing damage. When a friendly unit dies, enhance it with +10. Hello, resin block. There we go. That's what we're doing. So now the fact that we just do a vanilla reforge on our boss, it doesn't really matter too much. Hello, Historian. Quick. Endless. We don't need endless. Trample. I think the thing to do is to take quick because it's actually going to be beautiful to put on the thug. Trample. We don't have a single big attacker the same way. Endless we really don't need. Yeah, let's get this. Let's get woke. And then there could be some cool enhances on that too, potentially. If it doesn't get consumed. Alright, these things are going to double explode, which actually, might be fine. We have a lot of small disposable people. I mean, you can take out 2 every time, but still. And what's the multi-attack? We got the Paraffin Thug. So this is, okay, so this is looking like 40 points of damage right up front. We have nothing that can survive that. These guys will get less ragey as time goes on. I think I'm still going to put you up here. Now, unless the exploder ball also shows up over here, the second floor is at least, like, defendable. Oh, you know what? What if he puts an exploder ball up top and is going to kill him? I need to have potentially 2... Well, I can probably put at least 1 next turn. I might want to put 1 up there now. Okay. Do that. I'm going to put 1 dredge up here just in case we get an awkward situation. Not a great opening hand here. I think that one of the issues is that melting and Awoken, I think doesn't synergize very well because the Awoken have a lot of stuff to keep things alive with heals, and this one doesn't need it. But there you go. That's the situation I was just talking about. What I could do is dodge with the drip fall. Or we need... Oh, I can't put you here. And putting you here doesn't even save you. Because they're still going to kill everyone. Whereas, the Train Steward will die, but just barely, from all these attacks. It's going to take the 2, the 4, and then this. It's going to soak all 3 attacks. If I drip fall you down, do we need to worry about capacity first? Because you're on the size 2. It doesn't make one difference one way or another. Drop you down. And do this. Now you'll kill 2 of them. Okay, that's much better. But we're still going to lose our dude up here. God damn. We have no res left anymore. Maybe that wasn't the right way to do it. I don't know. Gonna get that explosion. We could put down a couple of dredges here, but I mean, this is gonna die regardless. I guess this is gonna die regardless too. Do I just want to save the dredges since I can't get them back anymore? Wow, what a crummy situation, huh? And the explosion. Okay, well, first of all, you can get quick. A little late. There you go. You can survive that way. I'm not even gonna go and stop you from hitting that. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, the double explosion with no direct damage in this deck is just brutal. Even if we're taking the thorns or whatever, not thorns, whatever it is that does like damage, 5 damage to the front, lets you draw a card, wouldn't help us here. Oh shit, you have burnout now. But you'll wipe these guys quick, which is what I was going for, although I suppose I could have just body blocked. should have still put the steward down there, actually. If I do this, you'll survive 1 round of attack and do a fair bit more damage to this guy. Oh, you'll expire from this. Maybe that won't make a difference. Oh, shit. We'll do that, because you'll do extra damage on this round. But yeah, you're just going to burn out for the death. Ah! So the extra hit points didn't really matter. Against you, so you can take an extra hit. Put another dredge behind you. Assuming I can't drip fall you. Putting a res on you doesn't matter. Actually, you're gonna die in 1 round of stuff anyway. Yeah. I was curious to see what it would do. I didn't think it would work, but I'm like, you know what? Let's just click it and see what happens. Yeah. Not protecting my lead dude is bad. One HP on the thing. I could get another one of these. Actually, I want this. Because theoretically, putting burnout on the one guy who's going to die pretty quick isn't the end of the world. Let's get one lady of the house. And we're going to go for +1 capacity. It'll probably turn out that Melting plus Awoken is a crazy good combo, but not the way I play and not at this point in the game. Doubling a card right now... Actually, getting another one of those might be okay. Doubling one of our consume things might not be bad, but I don't like it because they're not upgraded yet. I think it's probably better to just remove some stuff over here. Those regens do nothing for us. I mean, the stewards are more useful right now, but these restores are completely pointless. I mean, I can see, like, if we lean onto the Awoken side, then there's still some room for synergy, because resing some stuff, that's probably it. I think when you're going Melting Awoken, I think you actually should probably lean more into the Awoken creatures and that kind of tech, and then use the Melting to support. Even if it's the primary clan over here, because honestly, the leader of the Melting seems actually very synergistic with Awoken. I think that's probably how I should have played it, rather than this side of things. I don't think another one of these makes sense. I think I will grab the Wickless Tycoon, though. First of all, well, we always have the red, which is good. 2 units, I don't know. Making him big and have burnout. I mean, make him big, we could put him on that bottom floor. I guess this at least makes him tankier. We do still have the resin block. Okay, tell you what. Since we're leaning into the side, let's go all the way into super lots of res that way. So this adds consume. This lets us remove consume. We could make a turbo heal, but, like, who cares about that? I don't think I'm too concerned about applying quick multiple times, although we might... If we remove the consume from this, it would be interesting, because when we res a creature, it won't come back quick, but I think it's fine. I think the best thing to do is to set it up where we can use this maybe more than once. Especially since the cost on that didn't matter, because it's an X spell, right? Yeah. Oh, X -1. Wait, it does matter. Hold on. Okay, I can't enhance it to be cheaper, but it doesn't let you avoid the problem with the cost. Oh, I just made this way worse. Oh. Wow, that's annoying. So now I can use this infinite times, but it's really not useful at all anymore. In fact, I think it's got to be removed from my deck now. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, lesson learned. It probably says it on the preview, but... Yeah, +3... -1 cost. I think we kind of want to be able to reliably spam this nonstop. I can sort of see us doing this. At least it heals a reasonable amount, and then removes itself. You know, it's cheap enough I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to re-roll these. Yeah, I feel like we just completely messed our deck up. Yeah, it's just Burnout 2. Burnout 4. How much that matters? I think this being cheaper is a good one. Or we can just make this free. We always want to cast this, so we may as well make this cheaper. In fact, if we could put holdover on it now, that would be real nice. I mean, these all of a sudden become more useful if they heal that much, but... Okay, applying Burnout 2 maybe makes it less crap, because it's not going to insta-kill the creatures. And I can cast it for 0 and not care about the enhance of damage, and just use as an AoE add Burnout, which has some value. But I don't have to stress about leaving. I'm going to leave the Power Stone. I think I will... I'm going to Purge or Restore. They're still garbage to me. Can't remember. Did we do everything here? Yeah. I'm going to Purge another Restore. They're such just dead draws. I'm going to leave the Stewards in a little bit longer. Okay. Room number 4. We actually can't afford to have units spawn in on multiple floors now, because we took stupid amounts of damage. I mean, you're tougher now. I think I'm still going to jam you up here. I'm going to put these behind. And I'll put you up front, actually. And we'll have something to res. You won't take any damage. You're doing the harvesting. Oh, right, which is the money-making one. It's not the I get bigger one. Quick. And we give you a huge tank. But you're not going to kill this guy before he goes anyway, so the quick didn't actually make a difference there, but I guess that's fine. I'll do that, because otherwise you wouldn't do any damage. And then, yeah. With the resin block, yeah. We need that combo going. So not executing this combo before hurt us. And having this guy die to the double explosion, I needed to make that my priority above everything else. You're going to take some damage. I might be okay with letting you take some damage, or I might super not be okay with doing that. You only have Burnout 1, but you don't really need to live very long, do you? I'm going to drip you down. You still wouldn't get a kill right now. Because you're gonna swing for 40 and not get a kill. We need to get you buffed in strength. Okay, so you're gonna expire anyway. And do that, which is probably fine. And then we'll do that to tank some damage, and that's going to be okay too. So, hold on. Why are they coming back with Burnout 3? Wait. Does Reform always give those? Oh, I thought it just brought them back to life, but it brings them back to life plus. That's not on the card. That's just what Reform always does. Oh, okay. See, I had missed some of this. So this would give this guy Burnout. But actually, I think it's quite worthwhile to do a big one of this. And I'm going to enhance you. Make it more likely that you can kill things right away. And we're going to do this. You got all the burnout now, and that's going to be fine. You're going to be wiping dudes super duper quick. There we go. Okay. This is much better. Okay. I didn't realize something about that regrowth, or the whatever. Remake? What do you call it again? Resolve. No, not resolve. Reform. The fact that it always empowers stuff, that actually changes so many things. We may as well apply everything to you. Let's drop you down. Yes. And then I'm going to wax and spike, so it's not going to do +3, x -1. Normally it's +3x, so you get +3 for every x. Now you get +3 for every x -1, so this won't actually change their stats, but we'll give them some burnout, which I'm going to call good enough. We'll just drop them down, because why not? Get these guys back. Okay, yeah, now I feel like I've understand things. Mr. Double Attacker, let's get you buffed out a little bit more. Let's get you buffed out some more. And let's buff you out some more. There you go. Oops. Now you're gonna die. And we are still getting a little harvest going on here. Okay, this harvest guy is not super strong, but I mean we've got the slay as well. We've got a bunch of ways to make some extra money here. This could be useful. This is still interesting. Reform 2 random units. We really don't need this. Although it does let us do it slightly out of turn. All debuff effects from friendly units and all buffs. Let's just get rid of saps, maybe embers, which I don't really care about. Removing buffs from enemy units. There's not that many things, really. This would give us a round of not taking damage. You know, I think that might be useful to save our bacon somewhere along the way. Put this one in play. We start drawing 1 every extra turn. We can consume this to get a bunch of stings, which are free damage on the frontmost unit, which could be useful. Put you in play, just draw more. Could also do the spike thing. Now again, we still don't have anyone that's super tanky, and it's not enhanced with spikes. I think I actually kind of like this guy. Normally be like, he dies so quick, but he can just come back and be surprisingly beefy. Like, very small one-width units, we might just want to spam a shit ton of them. And let them die with impunity. What are we most interested in? Getting this to be more manageable might be good. There's certainly some spell improvement. There's still some room for spell improvement. So, and I think we need to take the Pyre health. This is money, remove money. This does have an artifact, though. Artifacts, I think we can't skip the artifact. Dang it. Especially with more money. The root is nice. Spells get an extra slot. Whenever you heal, draw 1. We don't have that many heals. I'm going to keep this one. Fine, it's consumed. It's not really big in our deck too much. I think we get rid of Train Stewards. I mean, clearly lots of dudes is still very useful for us here, but I think this is fine. Yeah, we really don't have much in the way of heal. We have the 1. Spells gain an extra upgrade slot. Well, let's see. This one's already full. There might be some more coming. The root, it's probably worth actually to save us a ton of damage. Let me get this. I'm not convinced we need... I'm going to re-roll, because we'll have enough to buy another artifact, especially with the discounts. Gain a bunch of energy. Friendly... Ooh. I mean, we don't mind them dying, but that's actually a pretty substantial buff. The discard might get discarded instead. Or the consume might get discarded instead. I don't know if I care about that. I think this is actually... There's a good chance that could really make a big difference in a couple of different situations. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in here, and next episode we'll see if we're building something vaguely competent with this pairing, which I think now I'm understanding a lot more than I did in the first game. Not necessarily how to use the pairing, but mostly how to understand the melting properly. And yeah, I am wondering if, like, Awoken, if you just use primarily Awoken creatures and Awoken mechanics, and then just rely on the remake ability is kind of cool. I do really like this this clan, though. I think it's going to be awesome. Folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.